Good afternoon. Public speaking. Feeling some nervousness before giving a speech is a natural and healthy. It shows you care about doing well, but too much nervousness can be detrimental. Here is how you can control your nervousness and make effective, memorable presentation. Now we are speaking about the public speaking where the person should know, be familiar with the place in which he is going to speak. He should be there early, walk around the speaking area and practice using the microphone and any visual aids. Greet some of the audience as they arrive. It's easier to speak to a group of friends than to a group of strangers. Know your material. If you are not familiar with your material or are uncomfortable with it, your nervousness will increase. Practice your speech and revise it if necessary. You should be relaxed and easy tension by doing exercise. Imagine yourself speaking your voice loud, clear, and assured. When you visualize yourself as successful, you will be successful. Realize that people want you to succeed. Audience want you to be interesting, stimulating, informative, and entertaining. They don't want you to fall. You should not apologize if you mention your nervousness or apologize for any problem you think you have with your speech. You may be calling the audience attention to something they hadn't noticed. Keep silent. Then the person should concentrate on the message, not the medium. Focus your attention away from your own anxieties and outwardly towards your message and your audience. Your nervousness will be converted into your energy. Then experience build confidence, which is the key to effective speaking. A Toastmasters club can provide the experience you need. Then now we have to move towards the speaking, because speaking is such an ingrained activity. People do it without much thought, but with casual approach it becomes different, or it becomes difficult to accomplish the objectives. Therefore, the first step is to break the habit of talking spontaneously without planning the what and how aspects of speaking. The individual must learn to manage the impression he creates by consciously tailoring his remarks and delivery style to suit the situation. It is important to note that various situations call for different speaking style. Four distinct modes of speech are characterized by changes in vocabulary, voice quality, and sentence structure. Spontaneous, conversational, and uninhibited. This is used for expressing feelings, joke, complaining, or socializing. Example: oh, it's fantastic. Oh, I am happy. Such type of the talks which are very spontaneous. Then authoritative and judgmental. This is used to give orders, exerts leadership, pass judgments, or state opinions. That's ridiculous. You must never allow him to get away with this behavior. Get an explanation from him in writing. Then the speaking where the problem solving plays very important role. A rational, objective unblanched, and bland. This is the style most commonly used in business dealing. It is used in solving problems and conveying routine information. Example, these figures are outdated, maybe Sheila can give you later information. Used to discuss the communication process itself. It enables one to talk about his interactions. Example, it seems that we are having a hard time reaching agreement on this topic. An individual has to adjust speaking style to suit the situation. Besides, he also has to be sure that his non-verbal signals are consistent with this word. People derive meanings from facial expression, vocal characteristics, and body language. While developing better speaking skill, it is important to adopt your attitude, thereby an individual can project himself more effectively. The best way to learn other people's attention and goodwill is to focus on them. For achieving better results, an individual has to tune in the listener's wavelength. Means the wavelength of the listener and the speaker should be matched. Then, correct and clear pronunciation of words is extremely important in developing speaking. If the speaker does not talk distinctly, his message may be misunderstood. So, as to convey your message very clearly, the voice of the speaker should be loud, clear, and the pronunciations should be very clear, where the message should be conveyed very clearly. Inability to use the jaws freely, to speak with a limber tongue and limber lips, and to speak slowly often makes poor oral transmission. If a person talks too fast, then again his pronunciations get hampered. Instead of saying clearly what do you want, you will succeed. Only he saying in different way. Speaking for long time may result in distraction, since the message may get lost in the sea of verbosity. Hence, it is important to keep the message as brief as possible and as precise as possible. Similarly, if the message is logically arranged in a sequence in terms of various related ideas, the message can become more forceful. Carefully choosing the appropriate words also increase effectiveness in speaking. Again, deliberate efforts must be made to avoid hackneyed phrase and clinches like what I mean, isn't it, I see, etc. Such phrases interrupt the flow of speech and impede quick grasp of meaning. For effective speaking, it is important for the speaker to have conviction in which he says. Lack of conviction cause lack of confidence, so that he is not able to impress the receivers with the message. Conviction comes from sincerity of approach and careful planning. Speaking in natural voice enhance effectiveness. Speakers must try to tone down an unusual accent and discard the affected style of speaking. He must learn to cultivate a pleasing voice and speak naturally. In every face to face encounter, speaking with courtesy and confidence create a positive climate. Friendly environment is supportive in face to face communication. Such things are here about the public speaking and Here, style of the speaking, where in the public speaking one should be very bold, confident. He should know the area, he should know the audience, he should know the subject, he should know the topic. He should not apologize, he should concentrate on the message, he should be away from the nervousness, and he should get tuned with the audience. And while speaking, the expressive style, the directive style, problem solving style are very important. The expressive style, where the spontaneous, conventional expressions are there. In the directive style, authoritative and judgmental expressions are there. In the problem solving, rational, objective, unbiased, and bland. This is the style most commonly used in business dealing. It is used in solving problems and conveying routine information. Here, such things are here related to the speaking, where the speaking in natural voice enhances the effectiveness. Speaking must try to tone down an usual accent and discard affected style of the speaking. He must learn to cultivate a pleasing voice and speak naturally. If he spoke naturally, then the message can be conveyed very clearly. There should not be ambiguity, there should not be here uh, irrelevant talk, and his voice should be clear, and the message can be conveyed very clearly. Such things are here, such points are here related to the speaking and the public speaking. With this, I would like to conclude this small point. Later on, we will continue the same. Okay, thank you, good day.